huns, we're doing the damn thing today. I jumped on Instagram stories this morning and I said to you all, I wanted to do a have you ever. And I'm gonna be answering all your steamy have you ever questions today. Now, I was planning on doing this video drunk, but I wasn't in the mood to day drink. But in the future, if you want me getting drunk on camera, let me know in the comments below and I can totally do that. Let's air my dirty laundry on fucking camera. I've got so many. There's literally so many. Some of them are pretty fucking full on, but I'm gonna do my best to answer. So the first question, we're going straight into it. Someone asked me, have I ever taken drugs? Yes, I have. I have taken drugs. I've definitely dabbled in drugs. What drugs are we talking though, hun? I can't even remember the last time I did do drugs. I'm not like a regular drug taker, but I've definitely dabbled in it over the years, and especially when I was younger. Have I ever watched porn? Yes, I watch porn quite frequently. I don't think there should be a stigma behind women watching porn. I think it's normal. You can definitely find porn on like different porn websites that you enjoy. It's there not just for men, guys. There's stuff made on porn websites for us as well. Have I ever gone skinny dipping? Yes, I have. Oh my God. So this is a little bit of a story time, but this was when I was like 12. Me and my best friend at the time were down at the beach and we were like out away from the sand, and we had like a blow up boat at the time, and we thought like, let's fucking take our bikini off, hun. Like no one's around, the beach was like deserted. There was like 2 people on the actual beach and there was like no one in the water. It was a windy day, may I just add, and we took our bikini off and popped it in like our blow up boat, and then the wind came and blew the boat, and the boat started flipping in the bay, in the water, and we ended up like losing our bikinis. We were stuck in the middle of the water freaking out, thinking that we're gonna have to go out onto the beach fucking butt naked. Lucky for us, these dudes on a boat caught our like blow up boat and brought it back to us, and our bikinis were like in the boat. Have I ever gotten in a car accident? Yeah, but not like a fucking full on one where like I was in hospital or anything like that. A few years ago, back when I was a teenager, I was coming home with my mum and my dad from my sister's house from dinner, and mum had forgotten her phone, so she like put her indicator on to turn and go back to my sister's house. As she was turning, someone hit us and we spun. So that was like the most like hectic car accident I've been in, and I also ran into the back of someone too. Like my first year of having my license, yeah, I fucking went up the ass of someone and I had to pay for it. Have you ever gone for an ex's best mate? So, I have. My last relationship that I was in, before the one I'm in now, I was on and off with him for like 18 months to 2 years. And then when we broke up, obviously we went our separate ways. And I ended up hooking up with one of his really good friends. And it was not intentional, it just kind of happened. I pretty much look at it as fate, and I'm still with him to this day. So my boyfriend now is my ex's best friend. Well, they weren't best friends at the time, but they were really good friends, and then they weren't good friends for a while because of me, and now they are best friends again. And we hang out all the time. Like, it's so normal. Like, my relationship with him is like so in the past, and like we don't even talk about it or anything like that. But yeah, I am currently dating my ex's best friend. And I've been for 7 years. Yeah, that was full on when it all came out and it happened. But yeah, I didn't do it intentionally. It just happened, okay? Have I ever been in a physical fight? Yes. So many. With guys and girls. I am a feisty bitch, let me tell you. Like, I'm happy and positive and, you know, loving and accepting of everyone, and I'm so nice to you guys. But if you cross me and you push me to a certain point, I fucking blow up, and it's not pretty. It's really not pretty, and I'm not trying to sit here being all like I'm a tough bitch, because I'm not actually tough. I'm just fucking psycho. Like, I can literally go from 0 to 100 real quick, and I'm the type of person that won't like punch you in your face. I'll like grab something and hit you with it. Like, I've done some crazy ass shit because I'm cuckoo manunu. But if you don't cross me and you don't push me, I'm a good person. Have you ever bragged about liking book characters, brackets, men to your boyfriend to the point that he tells you to stop? Yes, when I first read After, I talked about Harden all the time and just the book in general to the point that every time I brought it up with Cooper, he was like, can you fucking shut up? Like, I've had enough of it. I don't care about your fucking book boyfriend, babe. Like, I'm over it. Have you ever had a crush on one of your best friend's siblings? Yes, I have. Back when I was a young teenager, one of my friends at the time had a brother that was a few years older than her, and oh my god, I was obsessed with him. I thought that he was everything and more, and I used to tell her all the time. He was a few years older than us, and I was like, hun, your fucking brother is fucking perfection. I did end up hooking up with him. She didn't like it, but it is what it is. Have you ever recreated a sex scene from a book in your own personal life or thought about it? No, I haven't, to be honest. I have taken some things here and there from book scenes that I've read and added it to my sex life, but I haven't like recreated an actual scene. I'm not really a role play type of girl, so it doesn't work like that. Have you ever watched the 365 Days? What's your thoughts? So yeah, I've watched it twice now. I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the shittest movies that's ever been made in like the best way possible. Like the plot wasn't very present in the movie. The only really good thing about the movie was the chemistry between the two actors in the sex scenes. That's why I like it. I wish more movies did their sex scenes like that. But if you really watch it more than once, it's not that good. Like it's pretty fucking shit. Also, the first time I watched it, the subtitles weren't working, so I didn't even fucking know what anyone was saying, obviously, because I only speak English, mate. I didn't, like, was it a Polish movie or an Italian? I don't even know where the fuck it's made, okay? I don't even know what language they were speaking. But the subtitles didn't work, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And also, the English in the movie was really bad. Really bad. Have you ever wanted to kill someone? Yes, but I wouldn't actually kill someone. But yeah, there has been some people in my life that I've wanted to get rid of. Have you ever had a sugar daddy? No, I've never had a sugar daddy, nor do I plan on having one. Have you ever had a one-night stand? Yes, I've had a few. Oops. Have you ever said I love you but didn't mean it? No. I'm not someone that just throws that around. I do fall in love pretty fucking quickly though. Like I fall in love real fast. But I'm the type of person that, you know, if I say I love you, it's because I fucking mean it. And you're special to me and you're my person. Have you ever hooked up with your siblings' friends? No, I haven't. I've hooked up with a person that both my siblings knew, and they were closer to their age. They were like in between my sister and my brother's age. They weren't friends with them, but they knew them. But no, I haven't hooked up with my siblings' friends. Most of my siblings' friends have known me since I was in nappies, so it's like kind of weird if that was to happen. My siblings' friends have definitely been off limits. Let me just tell you. Have you ever read a book you didn't like but end up reading it anyway? Yeah, there's been a few that I've had to literally just push past. Recently though, if I start a book and I'm not into it, I just click out of it. Which when I first started reading, I would force myself to read it. But now, if it doesn't grab me in like the first chapter, see you later, hun. Like, I don't have time to be wasting reading shit books. Have you ever texted something really personal to the wrong person? No. I'm pretty fucking careful with that shit, and I have been for a long time. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Who hasn't, hun? Tell me a female that you know that hasn't faked it. Besides the guys I've been in relationships with, I've never had like an orgasm with like a one-night stand or anything like that. So I'm pretty much faking it the whole time. So sorry if you've slept with me and you thought I was getting off. Nah. Have you ever secretly been in love or crushed on your girlfriend's dad? No, no, not at all. I've never had like a friend that has a dad that's super hot. Like, I haven't. Yeah, and a lot of my friends over the years, their parents have been single parents and I've never really met their dads, or like their dads just weren't around. But yeah, I've never crushed on like a friend's dad. Have you ever been caught having sex? Yes, my mum walked in on me once. Have you ever used someone else's toothbrush? Yes, I have. I think I've used my boyfriend's before. Have you ever had a threesome? No. Have you ever had a fight with a brand or a company? I haven't had a fight, but I've definitely had arguments. My problem with a lot of brands is that they want to work with me for free by just gifting me product, and that's just not how it works, hun. Like, I work full-time and I do this on the side. So if you want to do a brand deal with me, I'm not going to do it for free. For starters, you know what, getting gifted free shit's good, but that doesn't cover everything else I have to do. Like, it doesn't cover my internet bill. It doesn't cover the hours of editing, filming, you know, fucking the bills for electricity and shit, because I'm using lights and stuff like that when I'm filming. So yeah, I've had arguments or like disagreements with brands when they haven't wanted to pay me, and I just say, like, if you're not willing to pay my fee, then you can fuck right off. Like, I'm not working with you for free. I'm not doing that. You're not treating me like I'm worth nothing, because I have a platform and I deserve to be paid, especially if I'm putting in the hard yards for it. I did have one brand that I agreed to work with for free product, and they gave me a date of when they wanted the video up. I told them that I couldn't meet that date, and I said I'll upload it like a week after the date that they wanted me to upload it on. And every single fucking day, like, I told them I was going to upload on the Thursday instead of like the previous Thursday, and every single day the rest of that week they emailed me like 3 times a day saying, like, if you don't get it up as soon as possible, then you'll be blacklisted and we're never going to work with you again, type of thing. And I fucking put the video up and I was like, fine. Like, I don't want your free PR, hun. I told you I wasn't going to be able to meet the date that you wanted, and you weren't paying me in the first place. So no contracts were signed. Other than that, most brands are pretty fucking nice. Like, I've worked with L'Oreal, Maybelline. Like, I've been to L'Oreal's head office in Melbourne and like hung out with them. Yeah, they've been really nice, but there was just one brand, and I'm not gonna name the brand, but yeah, they were real fucking rude. And I'm like, I don't wanna work with you anyway. Have you ever run away from home? No, I've wanted to. There has been many times when I had blow-ups with my dad that I was like, I'm out, motherfucker, I'm out. But I never did, I always stayed. Have you ever been arrested? No, I haven't been arrested, but I have been picked up by the cops once and taken home. Yeah, I snuck out when I was younger, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning and the cops were following me. I fucking tried to jump a fence and couldn't get over the fence. And then when I'd like ducked behind a car near the fence that I couldn't get over, and then like, yeah, they came and shined their torches on me and they were like, what are you doing out, miss? We're taking you home. Have you ever stolen anything? Yeah, I used to steal all the time when I was younger, like from shops and stuff like that. But I tell you what, when you do that shit, that karma hangs over your head for a long fucking time, and then shit goes wrong in your life and you're like, why? But then you think of all the stuff that you've done and then you're like, oh, that's why. Have you ever regretted anything in your life so far? There's been a few things that I wish I could take back so fucking bad, but I don't like regretting, so I don't think about it too often. Those situations that I got myself in that I wish I could change, they've made me who I am. In a sense, I wouldn't go back and change them, because I wouldn't be me if I didn't go through those experiences. Have you ever won something really cool? No, I never win anything. You know, certain brands do competitions and stuff on Instagram and Facebook, and I always share them. Well, not so much now, but I used to back in the day, and I never fucking won. I never win anything. Have you ever said something mean to someone and regretted it? Yeah, hun. I am bad with my tongue. Like, I can rip shreds off people, and I have done it so many times when I've had arguments with people, and I always cross a line. I always go too far. This is one of my biggest problems that I have with myself. When I'm in an argument with someone, and if I feel like they've done wrong by me, I'll rip shreds off them, but then they get hurt, and then they're upset. So then the whole situation is like not even focused on what they did to me. It's focused on how I spoke to them. And the whole thing is just flipped. But it's something that I've worked on and I've gotten better with over time. I try not to jump the gun and rip someone to parts with my mouth. I try really hard not to be painted as a bad guy, because everyone tends to always do that to me, even though no one's fucking perfect. And for me to get to a point where I'm that angry that I use my words like that, that means I'm fucking hurt and they've done something wrong. But yeah, every single time I lash out, it's always pointed back at me like I've got problems and I'm the one that's fucked up. But yeah, I've said some shit that I fucking regret. I have said some mean shit. Like, don't cross me, hun. I'm a nice person until you fuck with me. Have you ever had a sex dream and woken up because of an orgasm? No, I don't really have sex dreams. Is that weird? It's more like a question, but what was your most embarrassing moment when you were drunk? I don't know. Honestly, hun, every time I drink, I do something embarrassing. Like, I have done the most embarrassing shit in the entire world. I couldn't even pinpoint a moment where I did something embarrassing when I was drunk. Majority of the time when I get drunk, I wake up the next day and I'm like, oh, hun, what? Oh, sweetheart. Anyway, that's it for my little have I ever. I just wanted to do another like Q&A type of thing and just chill out with you guys and give you a little bit more of an insight on me and who I am in my past and all of that. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to fucking do, sis. You thumbs it up, you subscribe before leaving, and also, oh my god, I love you all so much. In one of my last booktube videos, I said that I was tripping out because so many of you guys are from like all over the world, and a bunch of you were writing on that video and personally DMing me on Instagram saying where you were from. Like, a few of you are from Israel, which is so fucking cool. I'm sorry, so fucking cool. Like, yeah, so many of you from everywhere. So many little tiny countries that I had to Google because I was like, never even heard of it. And so many of you, when you write to me, you say like, sorry for your English, because English obviously isn't your first language. And let me just tell you, hon, you speak English better than I do. And my first language is English. Like, I don't know any other language. Like, I know a little bit of Japanese because I learned it in primary school. I think my mind works faster than my mouth. I always mix generally and genuinely together and I make my own word. Just roll with it. Just fucking roll with it. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Thanks so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.